Join me as I dive deep into the book of Revelation and try to uncover what it really says. No filters, just the truth. In this video, you will explore the true meaning and significance of the book of Revelation, shedding light on its themes and messages. Many people view Revelation as a frightening prophecy about the end of the world, but what if that's not the whole story? The book of Revelation is often misunderstood, and its vivid imagery can be unsettling, to say the least. Who can blame people for being intimidated by tales of beasts, plagues, and apocalyptic destruction? But before we dive deeper, let's take a step back and ask ourselves, what if we're missing the point? What if Revelation is more than just a prophecy of doom and gloom? One of the biggest misconceptions about Revelation is that it's a book about the end of the world. Yes, it does contain some pretty intense descriptions of destruction and chaos, but that's not the primary message. In fact, the book of Revelation is more about the struggle between good and evil, light and darkness. It's a message of hope and perseverance in the face of adversity. So, what makes people think Revelation is all about the end of the world? Well, it's largely due to cultural and historical influences. When we read Revelation, we often bring our modern understanding to the table, without considering the context in which it was written. We forget that the book was written in a time of persecution, when early Christians were facing severe hardships and needed a message of hope and encouragement. You will delve into key symbols, figures, and messages found in Revelation, explaining their historical and cultural contexts to provide clarity. One of the most iconic symbols in Revelation is the number 666, often referred to as the mark of the beast. But what does it really mean? In ancient Greece, the number 666 was a shorthand way of writing the name Caesar Nero, a Roman emperor notorious for persecuting Christians. So, in this context, the number 666 represents the corrupt and oppressive Roman Empire, not some futuristic high-tech agenda. Another symbol that gets a lot of attention is the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. But did you know that these horses represent different aspects of human nature rather than literal horses? The white horse represents conquest, the red horse represents war, the black horse represents famine, and the pale horse represents death. These horses symbolize the destructive power of humanity when it's driven by selfish desires and sinful nature. The book of Revelation also contains numerous references to the divine feminine, often depicted as a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head. This symbol represents the people of God, protected and nourished by divine power. It's a powerful reminder that God is always with us, even in the darkest of times. The pivotal moment will reveal how Revelation ultimately conveys a message of hope and redemption, rather than just doom and gloom. Throughout Revelation, we see a recurring theme of victory over evil, even in the face of overwhelming odds. The book is saying that no matter what challenges we face, God is always in control, and He will ultimately triumph over evil. Revelation's message of hope is perhaps most powerfully expressed in its depiction of the new heaven and the new earth. This is a vision of a world where God dwells with humanity, where there is no more suffering, no more pain, and no more death. It's a vision of a world where love, peace, and harmony reign supreme. And it's a stunning reminder that this is what God desires for us. Revelation's message of redemption is closely tied to its message of hope. The book is saying that Despite our failures and shortcomings, God remains faithful to us, and He desires to redeem and restore us to a right relationship with Himself. This is a message that resonates deeply with people from all walks of life, regardless of their religious beliefs or backgrounds. In the end, the book of Revelation is a message of hope, redemption, and perseverance in the face of adversity. It's a reminder that God is always with us, even in the darkest of times, and that He desires to redeem and restore us to a right relationship with Himself. Summarize the insights gained about Revelation's true intent, emphasizing that it offers a perspective on perseverance and faith. So, what have we learned about the book of Revelation? We've seen that it's not just a prophecy of doom and gloom, but a message of hope and redemption. We've explored its historical and cultural contexts, and we've delved into its rich symbolism, discovering themes of perseverance, faith, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. If you have any thoughts or insights you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more biblical themes and topics, be sure to check out my other videos.